Hey guys, Bart from TST Industries here. So you can see I have a 2017 and up Honda Grom in the studio today, and I will be demonstrating the installation of the TechSpec Gripster tank grips on this particular bike. Now, what do these do? They stick onto the tank surface on either side where your legs go and increase the amount of control you have over the bike by increasing the amount of friction that you have. They come in a couple different variants. Right in front of me, there's the snakeskin variant. There's also the C3, and maybe in the future we'll have the clear one as well. If you need more info on what each one of those compounds does, please visit our website. This is a pretty standard installation, kind of like sticking on a sticker. We'll walk you through it. Follow along. All right, so let's open up the package here and inspect what's in it. Nice sticker and two pieces of snakeskin stick-on panels. Now we'll need to determine which one goes on which side. So if you orient the logo right over the engine case here, that will tell you it's the right spot. Now typically in these installations I will take masking tape, painter's tape, and make myself a template of where this will go. This particular design is unique in that the bottom edge meets this crease on the bodywork, and the top forward edge just goes right under this crease. So it's very easy to orient while we're sticking it on. We won't need a template. So we'll dive right in and grab some alcohol and clean the surface here. You guys may know grease and any sort of small debris on the surface is adhesive's worst nightmare. So to get a good adhesion between the pads and the paint, you will need to clean it off. Now I'm using denatured alcohol. You can also use isopropyl, whatever is available to you that will remove the grease and evaporate really quickly. Don't use acetone or anything that will damage paint. All right, and that's looking pretty good. So now we'll go back to the table and activate the adhesive and make this pad a little bit more pliable with a heat gun. All right, so now we'll grab a standard heat gun. You can also use a good hair dryer. The name of the game here is just to make this a little bit more pliable and activate the adhesive with heat. On this particular model, there are not any creases where we are going to be adhering the pad. So technically you could probably skip this step and you'll still get good results, but I just like to adhere to the proper directions from the manufacturer. So we're not looking to melt anything down. We just want to get a little bit of heat into this pad, especially if you're working in a garage space that's cold in the winter or anything like that. During hot summer months, it probably won't matter as much. As you can notice here, I'm not dwelling in any one area. I'm just passing around really quickly. And in just about a minute, minute and a half of doing this, we will absorb enough heat for this pad to be fully pliable without damaging the surface or the adhesive. All right, I think that's good. I'm gonna jump on over to the bike. Once again, remind myself how I'm gonna place this. Now, let's peel back on the masking. And as you peel back a corner, just be careful not to pry against the adhesive on the rubber. You don't want to lift up on the adhesive itself. Now we strip the masking off, and then my locating features are going to be this edge and this edge. So before I stick it down, I will have the back portion lifted off and just work with this corner. Before I press anything down, as it's starting to adhere. I'm going to make sure that I have it in the right spot. Follows this edge, follows all of the geometry that I mentioned, and then we just press it down. And what I like to do is either take a roller or some sort of a part that can be rolled over it. Most guys won't have an adhesive rolling device in their shop, but they do have nice big socket wrenches that can be rolled in this fashion, and that's typically the tool that I use for rolling this on. This will get bubbles out and it will provide a better adhesion than if you just press it on. All right, once you roll over all of the surface area, this side's pretty much done. I do recommend that you leave it without riding it. You leave it unused for about 12 hours, 24 hours. The longer the better. It will enable the adhesive to actually set better and provide a permanent bond. All right, so I'm going to reconfigure the studio here really quick, turn the bike around, and we'll do this on the other side. All right, so on this side, we'll orient this, clean the surface, and repeat the steps. As simple as that. As you guys can tell, these go on really, really easy. They make a big difference in the way the bike rides. The knee and thigh come in contact with the surface here, provide a lot more friction for increased control over what the bike is doing. On top of that, they really go really nicely with the lines of the bike and the color combination of black and paint. So I think TechSpec did a really, really fabulous job on this particular model. And if you think so too, they do supply a nice sticker. I hope that you will consider putting that on your bike, in thanks to the engineers who have come up with this product. They do work hard and they appreciate your support. So there it is. All right, so usually I go through a whole big spiel, closing. I'm just gonna go for a ride. You guys subscribe, give us a comment, something. See you later.